Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. How are you today? Let's check in on you. What's going on with Scorpio and what does Scorpio need to know? Messages for Scorpio, please. We'll start with your tarot, and I've got some divination tiles, and we'll get you some oracles at the end, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. But without further ado, let's do your cards. So, messages for Scorpio, please. Thank you. What does Scorpio need to know? The Emperor came out right away. You could be connecting with an Aries. I've also got Libra here, the Moon in Taurus, and the Knight of Swords is air signs. This person's going to come in and talk to you and give you something here. You may be winning some kind of a court case, or like it goes in your favor. There could be an investment here paying you back for something. Somebody wants to pay you back or pay it forward. There's good news about money, successful contracts, successful investment, something that is secure, balanced, and stable. This person is a mover and a shaker. They're a money manager. They're a money maker. This person is a provider. There's good news coming in about money. Maybe they have some kind of successful contract, like I said. All right, but let's see. They're going to share this with you. They're going to give you something good, something that you really like. You're going to be receiving something from this person, and it's really positive. It belongs to you. They may owe this to you, or they feel like they owe you one, or something like that. Yeah, it's like good karma coming your way. All right, through this person. Like the universe is using this person to give you good karma. To bless you, to give you blessings of abundance and love in your life, to give you success. This could be like a boss or a masculine, or like I said, an Aries. But let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little more. We'll see what's going on. Could be an authority figure giving you a raise, a promotion, a level up, a bonus. Yeah, I just feel like the message is like the universe is going to use this person to bless you. So your partner, if you have like a husband, or you have a father figure, you have like a provider in your life, whatever they are to you, this person is going to be blessed, so that, and the blessings will like trickle down to you, or like pass along to you somehow. Yeah, maybe you're in a partnership and your partner is getting a raise, and that's going to significantly improve your quality of life too. So congratulations. Or maybe you are this masculine, you are this husband, this father, whoever you are, and you are the one that's getting the raise, the promotion, and you're going to use this extra money to increase the quality of life and take care of the people that you take care of, that you love, that you are providing for, that you are responsible. That you, yeah, it's like you are responsible. This person is very responsible, whoever this is. You are somebody who loves you. We've got, okay, so we have the Emperor. What else have we got going on here? What's going on with my Scorpio? What's going on with my Scorpio, please? Messages for Scorpio. The Page of Wands. Okay, so this could be a child. An important child involved here, or this is a very exciting piece of news, optimistic, adventurous attitude, an invitation. Somebody could be inviting you out. We're going to get a little bit more about that in a moment. And then we've got the Four of Swords, something that you've been waiting for, very patient, quiet. Maybe there's been some kind of quiet alone time. This is again talking about a contract as well, fair, win-win outcome, compromise, diplomacy. Someone's being very peaceful and at ease, relaxed, sleeping, resting. If you've got Cancer in your chart, I would definitely go look at the Cancer reading that I uploaded today, because they had a similar vibe as well. But let's get a little bit deeper into the Emperor and see if anything repeats itself. Let's get a little bit more insight into the Emperor. What else do we need to know? Yeah, because this could be an invitation that kind of breaks the silence or comes out of nowhere. Like you haven't seen this person in a while, you haven't talked to them in a while, and here they come talking to you, and they're excited to see you. It's very friendly, outgoing, feels good. It feels good to hear from this person. There could be an age gap between the two of you, and you could be asking this person, this older person, for advice. You could be going to your father. Your father would love to help you. It's like, that's what I'm here for. That's what they're saying. Or your husband, or like whoever this, your boss, whoever this is. This strong masculine figure is like maybe even offering something to you or gifting you something. There's a message coming in from this person. Okay, so the Emperor is being clarified by the Seven of Wands. Let me see. This is someone who's acting on principle, acting on their sincerely held personal beliefs from a position of authority or advantage. But I want to know what's going on here. Yeah, they're doing something. They're doing the right thing. They're doing it right. They're doing the right thing. Standing up for themselves, standing up for what they believe in, asserting themselves, asserting their, opinion, speaking their mind. This could be someone who's quite assertive or aggressive, very confident. But I'm not sure yet. Hold on, let's see. Is this a good vibe or a bad vibe? All right, okay. Someone may be getting kind of tired and feeling defensive, putting up their walls, putting up their boundaries. They feel like they have to persevere and push through. Something's almost finished, but it's not quite done yet. And they're feeling kind of tired, all right? They're feeling a little... I'm starting to get the sense that someone may be getting defensive, combative, and irritated. And there's something that they need to finish, and they need to do it. Let me get a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know. There's something here that is not welcome. Something here that is, like, blocked. So there's been some kind of disagreement, and this person kind of shut down. They are very stubborn sometimes, and they had to they needed to take some time alone to contemplate, get their thoughts in order, get serious, to think about it. They needed some time alone to think about it. This is giving the Cancer reading again, and I've got Venus in Cancer at the bottom of the deck here. 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups. So they love you, but something has been weighing heavily on them, and they needed some time alone, stillness, solitude, and silence to think about it. Now they're going to come towards you and talk to you. And you maybe you guys had a falling out or an argument over the Scorpio full moon. It got really emotionally intense at the time of the Scorpio full moon. So maybe there was something, and this person is very much in control, and so they took a step away because they did not want to fight and they were not interested. And so there was some silence between the two of you to get some sleep, get some rest, and heal and relax and let it go. And now they're going to come back and talk to you. Ooh, they've been really thinking about this. They are very intense. They have a very, very intense inner world. Okay. They've been really thinking a lot. They've been soul searching about this. They may have been angry. Somebody may have been upset, angry. Oh yeah, there could have been a conflict or a falling out, and they needed to protect themselves, their money, their independence, their vibes, their health, whatever. Let's get into the Page of Wands. Can we clarify the Page of Wands? Somebody may have said something impulsively, spoke out of turn. Ooh, this is a child. The Sun. Again, I'm getting like a childlike playfulness. I mean, there's a little baby in the Sun card. So again, you guys may have a child together. Or if that's not the case, and even if it is, I'm seeing good news. I'm seeing hopeful, optimistic, fun, playful. Telling jokes, trying to keep it lighthearted, enjoying time together. All right, so you may hear from this person. They're going to give you an invitation or an offer. They want to reconcile. They want to reconnect. They want to change things for the better. You may have children, or they want children together with you. So just because you had an argument or a disagreement doesn't mean they don't love you. It just means that they needed a moment to settle down. They need a moment to settle down and gather their thoughts so that they're not reacting to, something, overreacting. They needed to take a step away, all right? Relax and come back together. And look at this, the Empress and the Two of Cups. Yeah, you guys love each other so much. There's such a strong, deep bond between the two of you. And maybe there was a stressful moment, but that's not going to break the bond. There's unity and there's so much love. The Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Someone's made up their mind that they want to be with you, and they're going to tell you. And they needed to think about it for a minute, because maybe you said some things, maybe they said some things, maybe some things were said, you know what I mean? That Scorpio full moon, emotions got a little bit intense, And maybe somebody got pissed off and they kind of shut down for a couple days and they needed, you know, they needed some time to think. But now they've had some time to think and they are very much in love with you. And they don't want to lose you. They don't want to let you go. And they need to get something off of their chest, and you guys need to have a heart-to-heart, and you need to come back together and kiss and make up. And that's what they want to do. So they're going to reach out to you. Okay? And, yeah. If this is what you're going through right now, relax, take good care of yourself, make yourself happy, do the things that you enjoy doing, focus on your work, take good care of yourself. Yes, they're coming back around to reconnect, and it's going to feel really good because you guys belong to each other. You belong together. Let's clarify a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more insight into the Sun card here. The Three of Swords, the Hermit, the Two of Pentacles. Someone felt really bad. Someone, you know, this hurt their feelings. Someone got their feelings hurt and they had to take some time to think about it. They had a hard choice to make. All right. They want to maintain their own inner peace, their inner balance, but they didn't like whatever this was. There was a problem that came up and they needed some time alone to think and solve it. They've been really soul searching and reflecting on making some important changes. Yep. I'm telling you, there was a fight. There was a disagreement. Yep. 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. This has been some interference. And somebody felt like they were up in their head. They had to think about it. And there's nothing you can do about that. And you kind of have to just let it go and let them think it through. Let this develop naturally. Let this play out, okay? Give it time. Be patient. Take good care of yourself in the meantime. Focus on yourself. Do your self-care, your skincare routine. You know what I mean? Get some sleep. Get a massage. Go to the gym. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, yes, there was a falling out. Yes, you had a disagreement. Maybe an argument. Maybe some things were said in the heat of the moment that now you regret it or they regret it. Somebody regrets what they said. They're going to apologize sincerely. You should apologize and, you know, say what you need to say. But then let them have a moment to think about it. Let them miss you for a minute or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, let them imagine their life without you and feel terrible. And then come back around and say sorry and kiss and make up. Because you can't live without each other. You just had a moment. That's all. It's not a big deal. I mean, don't do that again. Learn your lesson from your mistake. You know? But that's the vibe. It's like, oh, that was not good. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry I said that. I miss you. I love you. Let's, you know, work it out. Somebody wants to work it out and make some changes. But I feel like they didn't want to get angry and make it worse. So they needed to take a step back and find balance within themselves and get clear on their own thoughts and feelings about this before they can come back around and reconnect. And I see that there's a yes answer. Yes, they love you. Yes, they want to talk to you. Yes, they want to be with you. Maybe you already have children together. Maybe you already have a life together. And like, I don't know. I just see that this bond is unbreakable. And maybe there was some stress and tension and interference. And, at the heat of the moment, some things may have been said, but it's not, this silence is temporary. If there is silence, it is temporary. Let it play out, give it some time, be patient, and be open to compromise and reconciliation if that's something that you want. Let's get a little bit more. Yeah, be fair, try to be fair. But yeah, like, if they're pulling away from you, give them space. I would recommend they will come back. Let them sort it out. Don't chase them around and make it worse. You know what I mean? All right? It happened. Relax. Sort yourself out. Heal your own shadow wounds right now. Take this time apart to take care of what you need to do on your part, to take responsibility for your part in whatever happened. And then you'll come back around and you're going to be together and you're going to really enjoy. They're going to ask you out. They're going to invite you out. They're going to tell you something. They're going to shed some light on a situation. Don't be scared. All right. Just hold on. Let's see. Let's clarify the Sun, please. Yep. Looking forward to it. Making plans. Inviting you out. Looking at this and saying, how am I going to make this better? How am I going to make this work? They've got plans. And they're going to enlighten you on those plans. They are so serious. This person is like fire sign energy. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Cups and the Five of Wands. Someone is feeling really bad, all right? Feelings were hurt. And the Queen of Swords, someone's getting, so yeah. So she's waiting. You can wait. They're going to wait. You're going to wait. Someone's waiting. Like, this is going to change. Waiting for this to change. Waiting for somebody to get back to you. Hold on. Two of Wands. Let's clarify one more. They're making plans. They're at a distance. Yep, here they go. This fire sign, this is going to change. They want a new beginning with you. They also feel very passionately about you, and they want to kiss and make up. Let's just put it that way. Like, they want you, and they're going to come in and they're going to initiate, and they're going to take the lead. And this is like a trailblazer. This is someone who is visualizing the success. They are thinking about how this is going to go. They're making a plan to come towards you, to offer you something, to invite you out, to date you, to be with you, to spend time with you, to unleash their passion on you, okay? You're afraid of a fight. They're afraid of a fight. They feel bad. Somebody regrets fighting with you, and they're sorry, and they want to apologize. And they feel maybe rejected. Somebody's feeling rejected, all right? And isolated and alone and lonely and going through a bad moment. And let this be a lesson to you is what someone's saying. They should feel bad is what someone's saying. How can you talk to me like that? How dare you? And then it's like, but you still love each other. Yeah, someone's going through it. Somebody misses you so bad. All right. Well, somebody's looking forward to a new adventure, a new beginning, and it looks really good. But let me see about this Four of Swords. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Something's over. You know what? For some of you, there may be a breakup. There may be a rejection here. Something is maybe permanent. Hold on. That's not going to be for all of you, but let me see. Something is ended badly. Someone feels wounded. Someone feels deeply hurt. Like, this is not good. Okay, but okay. There's forgiveness. There's judgment. There's rising up. Something, this chapter of your relationship is over, or there's like no going back from this. For some of you, it's like some things you cannot unsee. Yep, some things cannot be unspoken, unsaid. All right, Five of Cups. Someone is very deeply disappointed and is not going to get what they want. Okay, but all is not lost. What is the outcome here? What's the outcome? Someone's looking for something new. What's the outcome? What is it? Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign, feminine, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Nine of Cups. Okay, well, somebody's going to get what they want. Making positive changes in the health and the finances and the home, and nurturing positive changes. Really thinking about this, and somebody's getting what they want. There's a positive outcome to this. Successful completion. Okay, that doesn't make sense to me, though. I don't really understand what I just saw. Why was it the Queen of Pentacles, though? Maybe the Queen of Pentacles is going to get what she wants. Okay. What's the outcome here? There's a wish fulfillment or a miracle. Okay, so Six of Pentacles. It's like success, positive out. King of Swords, the Ten of Cups. Successful what? Giving to what? Giving and receiving, nurturing, loving. All right, there's the Tower. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for the best. There was a breakdown here, obviously, but I'm the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you may be surprised, but you're going to get what you want. Someone misses you and they're sorry. They're walking away from a situation to come towards you to give you an offer. Something ended badly, and that's not how they wanted it to be. There's a breakthrough in communication or getting what you want here, maybe suddenly. Look at what Mars is doing in your chart right now. The transit of Mars could be important. Yep, someone is coming. They're coming towards you. They've made up their mind. They've got a plan. Forward movement here. Yeah, and you don't see this coming. You don't necessarily see it coming. So some part of this may be a surprise for you. Yeah, this could be a surprise. There's forgiveness and there's moving on. There's letting something go and rising above it. There's a need to accept valid criticism. Okay. Someone may be giving or receiving some kind of valid criticism, critique, feedback. Like, it's important to be authentic in your emotional self-expression in this reading today. Yeah, King of Swords of Strength. Someone is very much in charge or in control. They have control over their emotions, negative and positive, and they use these things to affect some change here. Like, they're channeling that energy, that emotional energy, into making positive changes. But you don't see it. You don't see it. You don't see it coming. Some part of this you don't know, but they're gonna like move towards you. Okay, there's finding a way forward, overcoming any obstacles, willpower and success and forward movement, and just being drawn towards it. Like, they have an idea and they're gonna make it happen. They're gonna do it. There's something they're gonna do. They're planning what they're gonna do. They're not gonna just say something. They're gonna show you with their actions. And yeah, something was terrible and it was painful and disappointing, but not all is lost, and there's forgiveness here. But you might not know. You don't really know. Yeah, there's something that they're not telling you yet. They're being really strategic about this, but I think you're going to really enjoy the outcome. Like, there's a surprise. They might surprise you, okay? They might surprise you with what they're going to do next. When they come towards you and they talk to you and they give you some kind of news, you're going to like it, though. I think they're planning something big to show you how they really feel, to show you that they really care. They may give you a gift, something that you want. Okay, let's get some tiles. This will be fun. Yeah, I like this. This right here is like suddenly like, oh wow, like really, really happy with this. I do have Aries, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Scorpio for the signs. So let's get some tiles. Okay. The number 3 came out, so I will be reading from the angel number book. The number 9, so the number 39 could be important. ASO 7 GTA DEM and 9. Okay, so this could be someone's initials, their name, an acronym, abbreviation of something important, a person, place, thing, or an idea, anything at all it could spell that could give you another dimension to this reading today, a little more. Do you see anything? If you see anything, say something, put it in the comments. I see the word go. Okay. Someone could have the name Adam. I see the name Adam. Set, ready, set, go. Someone's mad. Yeah, somebody's mad. Okay. Asset, someone's an asset. Goa, is that a place? Okay. Well, if you see anything, like I said, say something. I'd love to hear from you. Let's read from the Angel Numbers book, number 397 and number 9. 397 from the Angel book, Angel Numbers. Help others. Use your knowledge to assist. You have skills that are needed by a greater good. Your angels are calling on you to think creatively about what you know and how that can help a cause move forward. Volunteer your time in some way. Help a neighbor or mentor someone who could benefit from what you know. Okay, so you have some important skills. How can you use your skills to help other people? Maybe that would be a positive outlet for your emotions, for your energy, for you to focus on right now. It's like, how can you be of service? How can you be helpful to people? How can you help somebody? Think about it. You can help something move forward. Somebody could benefit from what it is that you know. All right, cool. That's a good idea. And let's see, number 9. Endings. Yep. And the ending is a lesson. In your life, something is coming to completion. It can be sad, and it's okay to mourn what was. Yeah, that's like this right here. But it's also important to recognize the lesson in the ending as well. Journal today on what you've learned, how you feel, and what you plan to do with this hard-won knowledge. So there's a wake-up call here. Someone's having an awakening. Someone's realizing that something is over. Or, yeah, there's no going back from this. And there's only going forward, healing, and acceptance. Interesting. So there's someone's moving forward or moving on from something that's ended. I think for some of you, there's an apology or a reconciliation coming in. I do see that. And if that's not something that you want, then you could move on towards something that's much more successful. Like you end up getting something better. Because I do see you receiving something here out of nowhere that makes you really happy. Maybe you expect that this is over. Like you're expecting the worst. You're expecting the worst, but you should hope for the best because there's something here to be very optimistic about. The Sun is the highest vibration in the deck, and the Ace of Wands is the second highest vibration. So there's something really positive coming in. This is a positive transformation. You might not see it coming, how good this is going to be. The outcome to this is so much more positive than I think you might be imagining right now. If something has happened and it feels like it's over, okay, maybe something is over, but you've learned a valuable lesson and there's something new coming in, whether it's a new chapter with the same person, which that's what I think it is. I honestly think this is going to bring you closer together than you've ever been before in a way that you don't expect. You might be surprised. Let this person surprise you. But who knows? It's good to be positive anyway, right? We don't want to get too sucked into depression and anxiety because that is going to hinder our growth and evolution and our life if it's taken to extremes. But it is important to sit with the intense emotions and learn from them and feel them and give them space and give yourself time. Don't force yourself. Don't rush yourself. You're going to heal in your own time. And so there's a need for self-acceptance and for care and love and gentleness and being good to yourself as you navigate this difficult moment. But you don't want to stay there for too long and you don't want to stay there forever. And there is a message of hope and goodness coming your way. There is optimism here. There's change for the better. Two of Pentacles. Things are changing. Things are always changing. This too shall pass. And then we've got, yeah, the Devil is here. So Capricorn, someone loves you, someone wants you. That's the thing, is they want you. They're going to tell you that they want you, and they're not done. No, they are not done. They want to hold on to this. There's a lot of desire here. Yeah, so I think they're making up their mind to come towards you, but they're going to do it themselves. They're going to make up their own mind, and they're going to come towards you themselves. And they want to see you again. They definitely want to see you again. They want to hook up with you. There's heavy desire, like passion, intensity. But there may have been some anger. And so I feel like they may channel some of that into the passion and the intensity. And you may have like a really intensely passionate encounter, let's just say, with this person when you make up. Yeah. Like, yeah. So, I'm going to leave it there. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to leave it there. I'm going to get one astrology. I'm going to get a little astrology for you. House number 8, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacy. That's Scorpio energy. House number 6, establishing foundations, health, daily life, and practical details. And then we've got Mercury, think, learn, network, and communicate. As well as Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. Okay. Yeah, someone's feeling rejected. Someone's feeling it's unrequited. Someone feels like you don't care, you don't love them. But then they're going to talk to you. They're going to come forward. They're going to try again. And I don't know. It's up to you if you want to accept this person or not. It seems like there's a new beginning here together. And it's like so positive. It's so, it really brings you closer. You may not expect it to move forward in this direction, but they're going, here they come, you know? They're going to find a way to come towards you, to overcome this challenge, and to get back together with you or get back in your good graces. I think there's an unexpected positive outcome to something that you're really worried about. And it's transformational, and it's like, it's going to make things better. Like, they're trying to come up with a plan to step into a new chapter with you. You know what I mean? Like, they really want you. That's the thing. They feel like this relationship is too important. They can't just let it go. So how do we go from here? That's the question. And I think that's what they're thinking about. And that's what they're going to come talk to you about. And so there's a solution here. And it's going to help elevate the situation and solve the problem. And make up for whatever went wrong. So I'm going to leave it there. That's what I've got for you today, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful, and I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Goodbye.